Okay, now we're going to talk about putting together the instrument. Okay. First thing you need to do is look in your case and find your neck strap. Okay, put it on. Alright, now the next part is, it's called the body. Now, before you pick it up, you want to make sure that you take it out of the case by picking it up by the bell. Because if you pick it up by the keys or anything else that could cause the keys to break or things to bend, and that would make you need to do repairs. Alright. Next thing you want to do is make sure this screw at the top is loosened. Okay. Not all the way, but loosen enough. And the reason for that is so that we can get the neck on. Just kind of twist it back and forth until it goes on. Okay, now you want to you want to make sure that it's aligned so that this bar right here is more or less centered with this bar. Alright, then you tighten the screw in the back so that the neck doesn't move while we're playing. Alright. Okay, now let's hook up our neck strap to the instrument. Should be right there. Now for neck straps, it's kind of a dangerous thing because with my neck strap, it's a hook that is closed off, and with yours it's open. So when you set down your saxophone and it's not hooked up, you could potentially drop it by accident. So you want to make sure that that doesn't happen. So always be wary of that. Okay. Alright, now when you hold the sax up, just hold it by the bell and just kind of set it right there. You want to make sure that it's not so far away, because once you have it up, you want it to go basically right into your mouth. So pull the strap up. Hold on.
I got it.
You got it?
Mm-hmm. Tighter?
Tighter, yeah. This is how I like to think of it. I don't even have to touch it, and it's just sitting right there. Okay. Now the hand positions. The thumbs go on the thumb rests. The right thumb is on, the right hand is on the bottom, the left is on the top. The left hand, the left thumb goes on the black up there, and the right goes on this little hook down at the bottom. And then your three main fingers, if you will, go on the Pro keys. On the bottom is just the three that are right there. And then on the top it goes 1, 2, 3. Don't put your fingers on this one or that small one right in the middle. So 1, 2, yeah, there we go. And then, okay, and then your pinkies, your right pinky goes on that one, or it doesn't really matter, just one of these. Okay. And then your left, just kind of hangs out up here. Okay, and that's hand positions. All right. Now for posture, you want to have, the sax held in front of you. You want your head and your back up straight so that you're not, like hunching over to play, and having the neck strap up helps that, so you're not reaching for the saxophone when you're playing, and your feet need to be spread apart. And another thing is that when you first start playing saxophone, you have a tendency to kind of, since your left hand's up here, that your shoulders aren't equal. You want to make sure that your shoulders are always like a straight line and that you're not leaning one side or the other. Alright. For tonguing, you want to have your tongue low in your mouth, and you just want to still have the open throat so that you have a steady stream of air while tonguing. Okay, so one thing so that you know, like the tongue position, is to just say do.
Do.
So that's, you know, that's the syllable that you think of when you articulate, and that's the motion that you use. And when you tongue, you want to tongue about 1/4 inch back on the reed. So just right about there is where you want to. You don't want to, you know, you just want to touch it with the tip of your tongue. Because if you touch the reed with your entire tongue, that's called slap tonguing. And what that is you basically kind of suction cup the reed to the mouthpiece, and that results in a popping noise. It's not good articulation. Okay, so one thing, an exercise that I'm going to have you do is, you know, form the embouchure, put the saxophone in your mouth, but hold the reed with your tongue and start blowing air, and then release the reed so that you make a sound. Okay, that's good. Now we're going to learn just some, you know, small fingers. We're actually going to play some notes now.
Okay.
All right. What we actually played was, you know, it was open. That was a C. But I'm going to teach you a G, which in the left hand is 1, 2, 3, just on the top, and that's it. Okay. So it should sound. Embouchure. Have equal pressure all around and don't pinch the reed.
Should I try OC first?
Yeah, sure. Just play and see. Try to keep your corners in a little bit more, and try pulling your bottom lip out just a little farther.
Okay.
Don't pull it in, pull it a little farther out. You're almost there. No, just play one note. That's good. Okay. Well, so that's all the time we have for today. So you're doing pretty good. You got the basic ideas of forming an embouchure down, and pretty good for a beginner student.